Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode. It's secret number 26. And the topic of today is called the perfumed woman. Okay, so today is more of a tip than anything else. It's something that usually your mother will teach you. However, we know that depending on your circumstances, how you were brought up, maybe, mom was very busy. We understand, we cannot judge. There are many women out there fighting to raise their children, and they prioritize, and sometimes this is not something that comes to mind. But we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about the care you should have with yourself. So feel free to read the chapter at home. We will read the task, which are some suggestions, but feel free to read the whole chapter at home. So what are we saying? What is the tip of today? You leave home early. You get home late. You want to feel confident. You want to be do what you need to do. Maybe you are studying in the morning, working in the afternoon, and in the evening you attend a service in the church, and maybe you have another event to attend. So there's a lot going on. So what is the tip? That you carry a small, like those makeup bags with, those travel size items that you should have with you when you travel abroad, like a toothbrush, like a small toothpaste. What else? Some wipes, a roll-on, a little perfume. Those little samples that you get sometimes from the shop. This is important for a lady. Because I don't know about you, it's like the hair. If you don't get the hair right, it's like your day is not going very well. I know this may sound a bit shallow to men, but you don't understand because you are not a woman. But same thing is with hygiene, is with self-care. So if you don't feel like your perfume is still fresh, and now, you are there, it's summertime, and you are sweaty and all that, you don't feel confident sometimes to do what you need to do, to go to a meeting, to talk to someone. And also, you don't know who you can meet that day. What if it's your future Mr. Right? You never know. So you want to be ready. And also, like I said, it's self-care, self-love. So be mindful of your breath, be mindful of your body odor. If you need to go to the bathroom and freshen up, do that, because you carry with you that little makeup bag with not just makeup, because, makeup will not solve the problem, but things that will help you freshen up, okay? I know this is a very simple topic, yet something that not everyone practices or even thinks about it. The thing with hygiene is this, and the older you get, you will understand and you will mature when it comes to certain things in life. It's very hard, and maybe you've been through that. You have a friend whom you like to hang around with, you go out together, you go to church together, but she has a bad breath. She has a problem with bad breath. And it's very difficult to talk to the person. It takes a lot of love. Like I said, only a mother would talk about this tip, for example. But it takes a lot of love, real love, not just blah, blah, blah love, but love for one another, brotherly love. To say to someone, hey, I think you have a problem with your breath. Please don't get me wrong. I'm trying to help you, because it does put people off. Nobody will say this to you. So I hope you appreciate that it's taking a lot of courage for me to say this to you. And I'm actually risking our friendship here, because depending on how you take it, you will accept it and be grateful, or you will avoid me from now on. So it does take a lot of maturity and love, okay, towards someone, to actually tell them the truth in a nice way, in a nice tone, at the right time, but to say it, because who else is going to come to you and say, hey, please wear a facial mask because it's really hard to talk to you these days. That's offensive. But then the person is like seeing a problem in you, but they don't say anything to you. So how can you avoid situations like that? It's you understanding that you need to have oral hygiene. You know, like I said, maybe your parents did not teach you that. Going to the dentist every 6 months. You know, usually young people, please don't get me wrong, but we hear that often. Young people get a job for the first time and they get excited. They are earning a few pounds, you know, whatever, how much pounds they are earning, and they think, wow, I want to stop studying, I want to earn more money. Listen, what is money for? First of all, money, this is how mature people think. When I get paid, I need to feed myself and I need to take care of myself. I need to pay my bills. What falls into the category of taking care of myself? It's not makeup per se. It's paying your bills because otherwise you will be homeless. This is taking care of yourself. It's going to the dentist every 6 months. It's going to a health checkup every year. So all these things cost money, depending on where you go, isn't it? This is what money is for. And then whatever you have left, then you go out shopping for whatever things many times you don't need. So please, I hope you don't get offended with today's tip, but this is very, very important topic. And again, it's one of those things that, you know, you may have like some body odor and people act funny around you. And you don't know why. You don't know why. Maybe this is the reason why. So have some self-care, okay? We are going to give you some more tips through the task of today. And it says, number 1, she's got some points here. Use a neutral, fragrance-free deodorant. Avoid deodorants with strong scents. They smell good for the first couple of hours, but when they get mixed up with the sweat, and you end up smelling very, very bad. So if you choose very strong scented everything, then mixed with body odor, it's going to be a disaster, okay? Another tip, have this neutral deodorant in your bag at all times. Buy a fragrance-free soap and keep it in a plastic box in your purse. Again, in that little, makeup bag of your choice. You know, they have these little miniature soaps. You can use that. Another one, put a small bottle of your perfume in your bag so that you can freshen up as well. Buy baby wipes in case you cannot find a restroom and use them to refresh your face. They are very useful and they should never be missing from your bag. You can use them to clean your hands or even your bottom. She speaks like a mother indeed. Mrs. Fernandez, she was a mother to me. Many of the things I know, she taught me when I was 17. It is not only babies who deserve this care, she says. And another tip, at least twice a day, go to the bathroom to freshen up. Wash your face and underneath your arms with soap. Apply the neutral deodorant and spray on a bit of perfume as well. Okay? She says the tip to use the neutral deodorant is also very important because it has no scent and it will not get mixed with your perfume. Okay? And remember, perfume is not a deodorant. If you use a very strong perfume, don't take a shower, inverted commas, with it. Otherwise, when you pass by people, they will start sneezing. Now, just to finalize, let's talk about perfumes. There was once I watched a documentary about perfumes. It wasn't really a documentary, but it was like a curiosity. Oh, did you know whatever about perfume? And I thought, well, why not? And I watched it. And there is an etiquette on wearing perfume. What does it mean, etiquette? It means rule. There are rules. You know, just like, you know, there is a difference when when you look at an elegant person, an elegant lady, you don't see lots of rings, lots of necklaces, you know, a lot of busyness going on, and then lots of makeup and these massive earrings, you know, bracelets. It's like the person is trying to wear everything she has in her house at once. That's not elegance. Indeed, less is more. So when you choose your perfume, be subtle. Choose something that is pleasant to people around you. You know, I'll tell you something. This thing about perfume is a big thing. There are times where I get allergy from other people's perfumes. I feel actually physically sick, and I'm not the only person. But then again, who will have the courage to say that to you? Almost nobody. Only someone who really cares and loves you, like I do right now, as I am here sitting down, sharing with you this tip, okay? So be subtle, be elegant, and you will see. You will be much more confident about yourself, and you will be prepared. That's all for now. If you have any questions, please come to us. We will be more than happy to give you more tips on other things to do with life. You have your pastor's wife in your branch. Feel free to talk to us, all right? That's all for now. Like I said, join us again next week. Bye-bye.